Well, deadline week is starting to shape up quite nicely. Hello there and welcome back to the HullCityFanCentral YouTube channel, where today I'll be diving through the brand new signing of a fantastic man who's just won the league in Germany, and he's come over to Hull City on loan because he knows what is the key side in Yorkshire, and that is the Colombian midfielder Gustavo Puerta, who comes and signs on a season-long loan from Bayer Leverkusen over in Germany. So I'm going to go through what Hull City have said on the announcement, on the transfer, and what I think about the overall transfer and how this could play into Tim Walter's master plan. So Hull City have completed the Puerta loan deal. Hull City are delighted to announce the season-long loan signing of Colombian midfielder Gustavo Puerta from German champions Bayer Leverkusen. The deal for the 21-year-old South American includes an option to buy and sign him permanently next summer. Huge that from Hull City. They've learned from their mistakes of years prior. The brain team have really sort of switched on, and that the options to buy to put in, I think all bar the Finley Burns loan signings are all good. If the players have good seasons, yes, we'll sign them on permanently. We've got the option to buy. If they don't, it's fine. They return back to their parent club and we don't have to worry about it. Fantastic business from Hull City. Making 10 appearances for Xavi Alonso's men last season, Puerta featured on 7 occasions during their invincible Bundesliga title triumph, and 3 times as Bayer Leverkusen made their run to the Europa League final, which is the only game they lost last season, was the Europa League final. Every other game in all competitions they won, which is quite immense. And he ended in victory each time that he started, with 2 of his starts for the club coming in 2-0 and 5-1 Europa League group stage wins over Swedish side Häcken and Norwegian team Molde, respectively. He scored 3 goals in 31 matches for Colombian club Bogota. Believe that's how you pronounce it. Probably not. I'm very sorry if I messed it up. Before signing for Leverkusen in January of 2023, and then he spent the rest of the campaign on loan in the Bundesliga second division at Nuremberg. The diminutive midfielder captained his country to a 3rd place at the 2023 South American Under-20s Championship and to the quarterfinals of the Under-20 World Cup later that year. So a brilliant, fantastic doing stuff already at a young age, especially internationally for Colombia. Earning 33 caps in total for the under-19 and under-20 age groups, netting 5 goals and recording 8 assists. The youngster has twice been out on the bench for the Colombian senior team. Welcome, Gustavo. So we lose one Colombian and we gain another, as Oscar Cepinian seems to be on his way out, as he's going to go and sign over in the Mexican League. And we arguably replace him with someone better. Of course, it's completely different positions, but someone who's just won the league over in Germany, just been part of one of the most historic teams of certain recent memory, if not of all time. And he just signs for Hull City on loan. Fantastic deal this from the behind the scenes and all the parties involved in this one. He seems happy enough to be here. Hopefully he can excel and have a brilliant season. Of course, we've seen with players maybe last season, players signing with high status around them, coming from sort of big clubs. They can perform. We may have not seen it before looking at Malcolm Eberway, but we'll gloss over that one. And I think that Gustavo Puerta will have a fantastic time at Hull City. He comes into a brilliant setup and in a brilliant position for that brilliant setup. As a defensive midfielder, he's kind of working it perfectly in the Tim Walter setup. There's a lot of rotation going on there. He could probably take that job off Slater at the moment, where Slater is lacking. As we can clearly see, he's not had the best start to his season. Gustavo Puerta can come into that position. He can play majority of midfield positions. Maybe struggles a little bit more pushing forwards. Maybe more defensive minded. And as I say, he has played majority of his career as that defensive midfielder. So it's a perfect signing, I must say. Rotation-wise, our midfield as a whole has strengthened leaps and bounds from places it was maybe 2 years ago. It's been fantastic. Tim Walter's signings this summer. Of course, it's not just Tim Walter doing this. It's the whole brain team, as we all know, working on behind the scenes. But fantastic. it's probably the first of 3, maybe 4 deals over the line this week. It's going to be a busy transfer deadline week, so make sure that you stay tuned by liking and subscribing to the YouTube channel. I will hopefully be going live as we see in the deadline before they gong the big gong, and maybe the last few signings we'll experience on a live stream. So make sure that you like and subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss out on any of that stuff, as we look forward to hopefully battering Leeds at Ellen Road on Saturday. So stay tuned for all of that, and also make sure you go and follow me over on Twitter to get a live update and everything breaking around Hull City, and I'll see you in the next video. Up the Tigers. Wee!